As of 10th of May, this is my current stakes that I've got on the different cryptocurrencies all over the internet just now. And they're all in different areas. So I've got some in the basic Coinbase. Coinbase.com, which was literally the first place you could buy any sort of crypto, it felt like at the start. And at the start, it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin were the only things that you could actually trade. I'm talking about 4 or 5 years ago now. But now they've got quite a few different currencies coming on and more to be able to trade with as well. So from Coinbase, you've also, you can get a little bit of free crypto from by doing a recurring buy, and you can get a £7 worth of free crypto just from being referred. And there's also lots of lessons on here where you can earn money on different cryptos just from watching some videos and doing a quick test, which is a fantastic way to one, improve your knowledge of different cryptocurrencies, and to get some free money. Coinbase is probably still the first place I would say if anybody's wanting to get into cryptocurrency trading or just owning, then this is definitely a good place to go. The only thing is with this, it's quite difficult to send any of your money out. Send and receive, sending. It's not so easy. Far easier doing it on the Coinbase Pro account. So on the Pro account, far easier just hitting the withdrawal button and pasting in the whatever address that you need to export any currencies here. Far easier here. The one drawback with Coinbase is that to buy anything, there's fairly high fees. It's around about 3.9%. Let's say I want to buy some Bitcoin. Let's say I just want to buy £50 worth of it. A preview buy. You can click that. It doesn't. It's going to be £2 there. So that's quite a large amount of out of £50. That's 4%. 4% charge, which isn't great. You'd rather not. There is another way where you can do it, where you can, if you set it up with your bank account, you can just transfer funds straight in. The tricky bit with that is that the money comes in as British pounds, and if you then try and buy anything, any of the cryptocurrencies here with your British pounds, there's the charge again. You get the £4 charge. Let's see if I were able to. Can I buy with my? No, I can't do anything here. But yeah, so then there's the charge. Like don't you get busted there. So what to do is you put your British pounds in here as a direct transfer from your bank, and then you import it into your Coinbase Pro account to be able to actually use the funds and get a much lower fee on everything. So you bring it in here, you put a trade in somewhere. So let's say it'd only be in GDP, Great British Pounds, and let's say you want to buy some Bitcoin. You can put a limit buy. Say, hey, I want to buy it when it reaches £4,700, and then you can put your amount. So they're £11, and then it's only a tiny fee, only like 6p. They're much smaller fees going on there. So that's a great way to get your money into Coinbase a lot cheaper. But it does mean you need to have Coinbase Pro, set up your bank account to be able to deposit cash straight in. So it's a little bit of a hassle, but it is a much cheaper way to do that. So on Coinbase, they have been doing a lot more currencies. As you can see, they scroll all the way down the side here. And again, on their website, on the Coinbase basic site, there's information about all of these currencies. So if you want to learn about, for example, New Cipher, if you scroll down, you can do some lessons on it and get some free New Cipher as well. And then if you just want to have a quick read of it, it's there and it's got all those websites. So that's pretty good education on the currencies that you want to play around with here. The main ones that I would advise is Bitcoin is what everyone's knows about. Ethereum is the one which has been increasing the most, is doing fantastically. In fact, this one's looking like it might just pass $4,000 while I'm even doing this video. So here, this is like the trade view here, and you can see that there's a lot of people wanting to sell their Ethereum at exactly $4,000. However, that might change as it gets closer and closer, but then after 4,100. So yeah, I think that's going to be passing $4,000 anytime soon. You've also got the price chart in terms of time, so you can see each one of these candles here is a day, and you can see going back to the 14th, and then the month before, we're talking about, it was around about 1,500, and now it's almost at 4,000. That's quite a good increase going on there. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the big ones. It used to be Litecoin was the next one that everyone was because it used to be just those three that you could buy. Litecoin went up to about $300 in the past, and then it crashed down to at one point. Let's see what we've got here. You can see my fills 3 months ago. You were buying it for around about 44 euros. I don't think I bought anything in pounds. 2 years ago, let's see, 3 years ago. 3 years, how far as you can see, I've traded a lot of Litecoin. It was at 190, went all the way up to 205. Yeah, so I did a lot of trading on that, but as you can see, at some point it was down at 35 euros. It's now at 300. So we've had a 10x effectively going there. So I bought a 0.3 of a Litecoin at 35 euros, but then I sold it when it got to 81. And so forth. So it's fine. It's had a good run. But yeah, certainly that one's done another 3x as well in the last couple of months there as well. However, Litecoin just stopped being used. The main founder of it sold all his Litecoin and kind of abandoned it, and it lost a lot of momentum from that. So everyone's been looking at other currencies going on here. What you can do is actually, if you just buy some stuff and you keep it in the Coinbase basic account, there's some currencies which will straight away start giving you interest in that currency straight away. So the main one are Cosmos, and Algorand. They give you Cosmos is 5%, Algorand is 6%, and Tezos is about 5% as well. In fact, let's see if we click on it here. Let's see, where does it tell you? So in my portfolio, I've made £20 worth of interest, and we scroll down here. So if you buy some DAI, which is linked to the dollar, so if you've got $1,000, you can buy 1,000 DAI, and you will instantly be making 2% return on that. If you buy Tezos, the price varies quite a lot as well, but that's 4.6% on that. Algorand 6%, Cosmos is 5%. So I've got something like about £500 in Algorand and Cosmos there, and they've slowly been giving me interest through the time that I've had them. And I just kind of bounce trade between the two of them. So if Algorand goes up, I'll put some of that into Cosmos. And then if Cosmos goes up, I'll bounce that back into Algorand. So it's always around about 500 Algorand, 30 Cosmos or Atom going on there. So yeah, that's our confusing thing. Is some of them have a name and a different currency name. So Cosmos and their currency is Atom. Uniswap is Uni, that's fine. And Chainlink is known as just Link. Decentraland is known as Mana. So yeah, it can get confusing when people talk about lots of different names for what should be the same things. Okay, so that's where if you want to just start making interest, that's a good move to move just by Algorand or Cosmos, 5 or 6%. But again, obviously the price can go up or down, so you want to buy it certainly on a dip, but it's doing quite well at the moment. Algorand is usually around about £1. It's certainly in the UK. Let's see if we click the overview. Yeah, it's £1.9 just now. If we see where it's been for the last month, it's sometimes gone down to 70. down to 68 and sometimes up to £1.30. So huge swings. But if you're happy to just not be worried about it, you can just, certainly for the last 3 months, it's always been around about 70 to £1.30. Oh, everyone just wishes they bought it last year, that's for sure. That's things that I would say are quite good. EOS is one which I've owned for a long time and has kind of just been a dead currency as well for a long time. It just seemed to do nothing. It was always around, as you can see, it was about £3, or euros, down at below €2, 3, 2, and at one point, it wasn't really doing anything. So there's a big feeling that it was just a dead currency. But it suddenly had a spike again, and it's gone up to over 10, which is handy for myself. So 10, I've got 100 of it here, so that's £1,000 when you... and it's dropped back down again. I don't know what the future of EOS really is. It seemed like it was a currency that had a lot of momentum behind it. If we go back years, let's see if we go back to when it first came out. Yeah, it popped up there. But it's one which I'm using to transfer the account of that into Bitcoin, move the value of that into Bitcoin for that. XLM, Stellar, so that, again, it's cute. So there's a currency, Stellar, and its name is XLM. This one is really good at actually transferring funds because it's free. A lot of times there's network charges for moving any of the other currencies, but with XLM it's free. So a lot of times I will quickly transfer something into euros, then buy it into XLM, and then I'll transfer it to whatever other trading account that I'm using here. The other one which has been quite interesting is Ethereum Classic. Again, that one was a dead currency for a long time. You can see it was just around about £5 or €5, down at 3. What did I buy? I bought some at 4 or just under €5 2 years ago. 5, 10, kind of, that was always the region that it was playing around with. And I sold a bunch at 10 and at 13, and at 13 I thought, hey, I'm doing pretty well if I'm selling some at 13. It's now gone up to over 100. It's like, wish I hadn't sold. So I've still got 1.7. Why have I got 1.7? I thought I had 2. I think I've got some waiting in my Bitcoin account to get rid of there. So let's see. Yeah, I've got a 0.2 and a 0.14 waiting to be traded once it reaches a slightly higher amount. Let's see. Yeah, way off the chart, hugely off the charts. That I'll trade another couple fractions of Ethereum Classic. But again, that was a currency which was considered to be a bit dead. Maker, I don't know much about. Engine Coin, that's all to do with NFTs. That one had a big boost last month and then calmed down again. Let's see. Hey, look at that. It was way up there and then it's calmed down a good bit there. Let's see if we've got that in terms of currency. Link, Chainlink, that one has been doing quite well. That one was always around about like £10 kind of stuff. And then it's had a big boost recently as well, up to over 40. So that one was good. Didn't buy enough of that. BAT. Now, BAT is interesting. Basic Attention Token. You can get this for free if you have the Brave browser. So on my, the way I look at online stuff, instead of like Internet Explorer or Safari, I have Brave. And what it'll do is it'll put little adverts here. And if you click on the adverts, or if you just see the adverts and don't do anything, you get free BAT. So that's free money, effectively, for looking at adverts. And that's handy. So yeah, so download the Brave browser to get free BAT, Basic Attention Token. And that one was something which was linked to Ethereum and crashed quite a lot. It used to be at around about 3 times that amount, but it's crashed quite a bit. So yeah, wanting to get rid of that as well. What else is quite interesting? USDC is United States dollar coin, and that one always is a good one if you're worried about if you're too scared to put it into any other sort of cryptocurrencies and you're trying to hedge your bets, Xerox or OX is something which I don't know. I've got it, can't remember what use case it has. So that's one I'm just trying to get rid of there. And then there's some new ones that have come in. 1inch, Mirrorcoin, Band Protocol, Numeri. A lot of these I haven't had the time to learn about or understand what they are. Avi is an interesting one. That is a whole, what is that? That is a whole currency which is based on a interest building protocol. You go to AAVE coin, let's see, it might give me their website, avi.com. Open source DeFi liquidity pool protocol, that's what this is. So that is quite handy if you want to gain pretty high APR. Borrow, deposit. Liquidity pools are fairly advanced levels of DeFi currency understanding to be able to do it without losing lots of cash. So anyway, those are the main currencies. The other ones which are SushiSwap, there's Uniswap as well, which are again these kind of liquidity pool things which are quite good. And Matic is one. So the ones which I'm quietly confident, ADA, everyone quite likes that one. There's a big community behind ADA, or Cardano as it's known. Polygon, again, that one's quite well known, and people are raving about that one. Avi, again, I think that was quite a good one that I know of. And then the rest is Algorand, because you get 6%, and Bat you get free if you just have it as a browser, and it's been a good browser for me as well. Ethereum Classic I'm not confident on it. Stellar is great for transferring across different accounts, and then the rest is just BTC and Ethereum. The other one which I'm quite interested in is not on this, but it is SwissBorg. SwissBorg is its own app that you can get, and it's pretty clever with how they're going to be upgrading their tokenomics, as it's known. So the actual token is it's good. It's got a natural burn. So it was 1 billion of this coin was available, and they do a scheduled burning of certain amounts of the coin. And there's also a yield on it as well. So just by owning it and putting it into a yield wallet on the SwissBorg app, you can start making interest on that up to 10%. However, it's not 10%. It's only 10% if you've got the premium account. However, on that account, you can get SwissBorg, Ethereum, USDC, and Bitcoin will all give you interest on that as well, which is fantastic. So SwissBorg account I'm a big fan of. That's where I do most of my purchasing as well, and purchasing BNB, because you can actually purchase it. A lot of BNB is which is the Binance coin, is very difficult to get, certainly on the Trust Wallet. So if I've got the Trust Wallet down here, if I just close that down, trying to actually buy BNB, click it here, trying to buy, it just doesn't allow me to buy. So if I see, it opens up a new page, MoonPay, and then it'll ask me, what currency do I want to buy? And if I try and buy BNB, there is none. I have to scroll all the way down, and it's like, BNB, sorry, currently unavailable. So you can't actually buy it from a Binance account, which is a bit annoying. So SwissBorg, fantastic, really digging that. The other one I've been using is crypto.com. Got into that. There's a £25 sign up bonus once you deposit stuff into this one, and you can buy loads of different currencies, including some odd ones as well. So today I bought some what did I buy? Some Shiba coin. 10 million of that this morning. And Shiba, and this is where it gets a bit crazy. Shiba has already, although it's valued at nothing 0.14. It somehow managed to get into the top 30, I think I saw it. PancakeSwap. Oh no, top 33. Top 33. That is huge. That's unbelievable. And this is a coin which is literally said it's a meme. A bit like Dogecoin. It is a meme coin. It's a hype coin, but yet somehow it's already gotten to the top 35 in just a month of it being around. That is insane. To think that's above lots of these other ones, Algorand and Crypto.com. So Crypto.com coin as well, 17 pence for that. You need to buy a bunch of that to be able to get some of the special features in the Crypto.com site. So yeah, bought a bunch of that. Let's see if we can. And then another thing is on my Trust wallet, I bought something else which was quite interesting. Is this thing called SafeMoon, which again is considered to be a hype coin, but there's a very strong community behind it. So again, with $35, I managed to buy 37 million of the coin, and that's gone up quite a good amount there. So that was a good move. And there's a lot of positive sentiment behind SafeMoon that this is one which I don't plan on selling. This is definitely one which I'm going to be hodling for that. Then the most recent thing which I've been figuring out is how to do liquidity pool mining. So in the browser on Trust Wallet, there's a thing called pancakeswap where you can start farming liquidity pool tokens. It's all incredibly complicated, but this is something where you can get huge amounts of interest or APR back for however much you stake in this. And to be able to actually figure this out is you need to be a genius to figure out how to even get to this. It's potentially going to be a good move, I think. I've only done a couple of pounds into this, but it might be a good move in the future if I can figure out maybe putting higher amounts of cash into it. It really is a case of the more the cash, the more you can benefit from it. And I've done a video on how to actually do the PancakeSwap liquidity pool tokens in a link down below. So that's where I'm currently at in terms of all my trading and what I'm doing there. But yeah, 10 million Shiba coin. I didn't buy any Dogecoin, and Polygon. Wow, that's gone up a lot today. So Matic is one which I'm quite confident as well. Haven't bought nearly enough of it. Ooh, wow. That's gone up another 30% just today. Oh, I've only got like 100 of it, 115 of it. Not even 115 pounds, but 115 coins of it, and that's gone up a lot. Maybe I should buy some more. Anyway, so yeah, that's where it's going. So you start off with Coinbase. You then get Coinbase Pro, or you start with SwissBorg, and then you go to Coinbase as well, and then you get into Crypto.com, and then you get into Trust Wallet, and then you get into liquidity pool token mining and farming and pooling and all that kind of stuff. It's a whole world of decentralized finance economics going on here. But yeah, once you're into it, great fun and addictive, that's for sure. So there you go. That's what I'm doing just now. Check out the links down below.